Hi, it's the DIY blog guy, and in today's video we'll talk about keyword research. I recently did a blog post on keyword research using a product called Longtail Pro, just to show everyone how it's used and how it's going to improve your site. I'll put a link to that in the comments below. So I offer my own keyword research service for the people that don't want to actually do the work themselves. And you can find that on my website diyblogguy.com. And in here you'll see I've got a typical positions heat map. So this is a heat map of the search terms for a website in Google. And the darker the color means the more keywords they have. Now as you see here, this particular site has plenty of keywords down at the lower end in the top 100. But very, very few in the top 10. Given the fact that most of the traffic from Google is actually coming from the first or second pages, so that's 1 to 10 or 10 to 20, it's pretty obvious this particular website doesn't have a lot of organic traffic coming through. So today I want to show you how to use the Longtail Pro keyword research tool to find some keywords that can improve your organic traffic. It's a case study today, so at random I've picked one of my followers on Twitter, and this is the site that I came up with, Donna Hub. Now when I first look at this website, I think it's actually quite well put together. There's plenty of white space. I like these slides. There's not too much in your face, and she's not got a lot of advertising in here that's just cluttering up things. It's all about her blog, which is great. As I have a look at the owner of the blog, I can learn a little bit more about them. So in this case, it turns out that Donna actually has a passion for trucking. Now, this is a little bit strange given the fact that her main homepage is actually full of recipes and cooking, travel, food, DIY, movies. These are all interests, and then we come across a Trucker Tuesday. Let's go and have a look at that. What you're looking for with keyword research are some unique opportunities to get extra traffic to your site. And hopefully those people will hang around and see what else you've got to offer. So we'll go to Trucker Tuesday here because it seems like it's a niche and Donna seems to be passionate about trucking. So we'll just have a look at one of these posts here. So what's this one here? Okay, so we see here that this post is about driving a truck and what else is involved in driving a truck. So if we have a look down the page, there's a few photos, which is good. It would be good if there was a link to a YouTube video, and there's a few words, but I'm saying there's probably maybe 500-600 word post here, so there's not a lot of detail in there. It's more of a how I'm doing this rather than how you can do this. So let's bring in the keyword research tool and see if we can improve this particular blog post for Donna. Okay, so I did a couple of keyword searches for trucker because it's Trucker Tuesday, and trucking because that's a variant of trucker. So in here we get 801 results returned. There's obviously a few more than that. We just pull this aside here, so we'll just make this a little bit more user friendly. And what we're actually seeing here is the global searches for the term truck is around about the 250,000. So that's monthly searches. 250,000 people are looking for the word truck every month. So what we're looking for is an opportunity where we could write a blog post specifically for a question that someone's asking. So as we go through the list here, we can see that these are common things: truck driving schools, truck driving games, and we'll just keep going down here until we find something that we actually like. So truck driver salary, there's an opportunity to talk about how much you get paid as being a truck driver. But let's just cut to the chase here, and we'll use the filter, and we're trying to answer a question, so questions are usually started with the word how, so let's just do that. Okay, so here we go. So how to become a trucker, how to become a nice road trucker, how to be a trucker, and how to find loads for trucks, and how to become a nice road trucker again. So if we have a look here, we see that how to become a trucker has got 170 searches. Now, that's probably not enough to warrant creating a whole blog post on. But there is some advantages of getting this long tail, and there's another 170 visitors you might have every month. But let's have a look at the word trucking. And we put in the same word, how, and in here we find that people are looking to how to become a truck driver. Now, how to become a trucker is another term, but this is probably a much solider term because there's actually nearly 2,000 people searching globally. Okay, so this is a good start. This could be good for a blog post. Okay, so how to become a truck driver with 1,900 searches actually could be quite an opportunity here. So let's put that term into our heading tool. So this is a heading or headline analyzer tool, and it will tell us if that's actually a really good headline for a post. It does a little bit of research, so it's getting a B+, which is alright, and it's the search term that we want. So I would say that's probably the headline that you would go with. But we want to just see if we can actually compete with the other websites in this area. So if we have a look at Donna's domain authority, we can see that it's 46 because Donna's actually been blogging for over 7 years. So that's actually quite a good number. Let's just go into here and drill down a little bit. And what we see is the top 10 results in Google that are returned when people type in how to become a truck driver. Now when we have a look in here, we can see the word how to become, or the phrase how to become a truck driver. There's a couple of times it's appearing. Now remember, Google likes almost exact phrase match if it can find it and has some quality. If we go over here to the domain authority, we see that there's actually one here, learn how to become a truck driver, and that's at a 20 domain authority. We've got some here at 22, 34, 20, 35. Now remember, Donna actually has 46. So if she met the other criteria here and had backlinks going to that particular page and it was shared, then she would actually realistically stand a good chance of getting on the first page in Google and potentially getting up to nearly 2,000 organic searches a month. So I think this is a good opportunity for a blog post for Donna, as she's into trucking already. If we actually go into Google and we pop that name in there, we'll get some other keyword options for us. So we could have how to become a truck driver trainer, how to become a truck driver in the mines, should I become a truck driver, how to become a trucker. Now see that was the same term as we saw before. So let's put this all together. So for the headline, we think it's how to become a truck driver, but in the body of the text, you want to also use the term how to become a trucker. And also you could use this key phrase. This is relevant as well. And maybe one of the subheadings you've got is answering the question, should people actually be a trucker? That's a very good one to start with. So we're getting the basis of a good blog post here with a few different headings. You could also link out to trucking schools. There could be an affiliate link opportunity for that. And if you really wanted to get excited about it, you could actually have the types of different places where you could be a truck driver as well. So there we have it. We've almost got a blog post outline written titled How to Become a Truck Driver. And that's as easy as it is to use the Longtail Pro software. Okay, so there's an opportunity for Donna Hub to improve her organic traffic by just creating one simple blog post. I'll put some links to another training video for the Longtail Pro software. But if you don't want to do it yourself, you can always just hire me to do the words for you. And I've got a couple of packages that I have available on my DIYblogguy.com website. Thanks for joining me today, and until next time, bye for now.